I thought I'd do something a little bit different today and do a retrospective review on Mass Effect Andromeda and how it may have changed over the years since its release on March the 21st, 2017. First of all, a quick shout out to my brother at Nexus 7 for the song you hear in the background, Square Clouds. Please show him some love by visiting his Facebook page and leave a like, or listen to his EP at Nexus 7 on Spotify. I'll leave his details in the description below. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe and hit that notification bell for future updates. It will really help this channel grow. The video capture you see is taken from my playthroughs on PC. Mass Effect Andromeda is free to play on Basic Origin, so it's a great time to give it a go if you missed it the first time round. I completed this originally on the Xbox. Mass Effect Andromeda was met with fairly average reviews by critics, with IGN scoring it at 7.7 and Metacritic scoring it at 71. The main issue was a lack of innovation to the series, using many mechanics from previous iterations of the game, while simultaneously dumbing down on the combat mechanics from older titles. The story also took a little bit of a hit, missing the grandeur of the story of Mass Effect 1 and 2. The clip you can see is some of the customization options, where you can change your gender, character aesthetics, character heritage, your combat class, and even your twin's look. The character I made in this clip is a biotic, using psychic abilities and an implant, but the character that I used in the combat clips later on is a technician, using tech abilities and an Omni tool. One of the issues spawned an infamous meme, as you'll see in the clip.
Sorry, my face is tired from dealing with everything.
Another problem some people had was the animations when it launched, with wooden, expressionless faces during dialogue and cutscenes and some janky movement. Some of the riders' movement animations looked as though they had a sore ass from riding a horse and was stuck in that position. It only seemed to be the humans affected by the emotionless facial animations and didn't really affect the alien races in the game. Thankfully, the majority of these issues seem to have been ironed out over the years, and the expressionlessness only seems to affect some of the less significant cast of NPCs. The story sees you following the Riders, Pathfinders tasked with finding the races of the Andromeda Initiative Golden World to colonize. You arrive at the designated Golden World and the shit hits the fan straight away. What should have been a habitable planet is torn by seismic anomalies and rogue weather systems, but there is more to this than meets the eye. Your main enemy is a race called the Ket and its leader, the Archon. Whilst the game does not have the epic storyline of former Mass Effects, it is still quite enjoyable and a really good action RPG. Multiplayer in Mass Effect Andromeda takes the form of Apex Strikes. You can complete these yourself in a multiplayer team, or send troops that you raise and level to fight them for you. The higher the difficulty, indicated by copper, silver and gold, the better the loot you can acquire from it, including more unique weapons, and materials. Scanning enemies, objects, vegetation and ore grants you research points which you can then use to research weapons and armour. You can then use these materials that you gather from ore nodes or vanquished creatures and enemies to craft weapons and armour, and use mods to augment them. As mentioned previously, I'll leave you with some combat clips. Combat feels good and impactful. Mass Effect Andromeda is a good action RPG, just not the best Mass Effect game in the series. I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you.